Digital Romance TV.
Hey folks, how's it going? It's Michael Fiore from Digital Romance TV, along with Nora Blake from Digital Romance TV. I'm going to put this on you. The question seems to be, how do you know if she's faking it? But what are we talking about faking in this case?
I don't know.
Orgasms?
What do you think we're talking
Well,
about?
when I hear about a woman faking it, I assume it's an orgasm. When I hear about a man faking it, I assume it's love. What does that say about me? I don't even know.
I think that says a lot about our society.
It might say a lot about our society, or maybe
Because those are things we talk about. Because I think men care about whether a woman is being pleased in bed more because they worry about sex, and women worry about love, and so therefore they worry about whether a man is in love with them or not.
Just like women worry about emotional infidelity more, and men worry more about physical infidelity.
Correct.
Because they don't want a dick in there. But how do you know if she's faking it? Have you ever faked it? Yes. Let's go for orgasms. Have you ever faked an orgasm? Why?
Usually, and I've talked to a number of women for whom this is true. No, I mean it's usually it's sometimes it's get it over with. Sometimes it's with somebody that you care about. This is not going to happen for me, but I care about this person's feelings. I don't want them to feel bad because often men who you care about care very much about whether you have an orgasm or not.
Yeah.
And they obviously are working very hard at it. And unfortunately, the more you work at it, oftentimes that's like the big killer of being able to actually have one.
Because then you're thinking about it the entire time?
Right, because that's...
No, because you're reaching for it. You're like, okay.
And especially if a guy is really focused on trying to make that happen, and you really realize it's not probably going to happen right now.
Well, sometimes it doesn't.
Then you will fake it so that they can move on. And then they can have theirs, and everybody will be happy, and you'll be fine. Because oftentimes women don't need to have an orgasm to enjoy sex. And this is the thing that men...
Neither do men.
But
But most men don't understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is why women will fake it.
I always say, I can have an orgasm anytime I want. I'm really good at it.
Right. I'm very good at it as well, by myself.
That's not really the point, honestly. It's the journey. It's the
Absolutely,
getting there.
But there's a lot of men, especially younger men, who don't understand that.
Should men care? I mean, should you care if she's faking it?
Most men don't.
Oh. But should they?
I feel like, again, there's too much pressure on the orgasm, like that being
the thing. The money shot, yeah. Right. Both ways.
Who cares? Unless you're caught up in I have to have an orgasm, or your partner's caught up in I have to have an orgasm, then why do we have to put so much pressure on whether somebody's having one or not?
So I would say, as far as like from a physical standpoint, if you actually really want to tell if a woman's having an orgasm or not, I believe eye catalepsy is the easiest way to tell. If you're actually looking in someone's eyes, you can, when they have an orgasm, there should be. Catalepsy is when your irises go boom, boom, kind of kind of thing. And that would give you an indication if you really, really are desperate to find out if she's lying to you about that or not.
Right.
But I think you're better off, unless it's happening all the time, then it's really not an issue per se.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right. So the way to tell is in the eyes. Is it in his kiss? No.
Also, it's creepy if somebody wants to stare in your eyes every time you're like...
Are you coming in? Are you coming in?
Also, I prefer in that moment to have my eyes closed because I can feel the intensity of the pleasure more. Like, come on, if you're going to make me stare into your eyes, like... We're not going to fuck
It gets a little BDSM at that point. But that's the main thing. And also just like, what you should be more concerned about, as opposed to is she faking an orgasm, is she's happy with your sex life?
Yes.
Are you guys having satisfying sex where you're both enjoying it? Are you able to
This is the thing you should be worried about.
Sit there in a cuddle puddle afterwards and laugh about it and just be like, that was awesome, and we had a great time, and all those other sorts of things.
I think that is much more important.
So we're going to end it there. If you want a question or a comment, or think we answered the wrong question, which is totally possible.
That's totally possible.
Go ahead and put a
whatever
comment
faking it means.
down below there. And then go to digitalromanceinc.com where you can learn all sorts of things.
It's a Simon & Garfunkel song. Right?
Oh, cool. Okay, bye. If you've got a cell phone in your pocket or purse right now, then you've got everything you need to create incredible romance and passion with the man or woman in your life at the push of a button. Go to digitalromance.tv/TRB to see Michael Fiore make an entire audience of women on The Rachel Ray Show swoon and learn how to use tiny little text messages to have the relationship of your dreams.